So we should get into this with the Derek Jeter. What was it called?
The Turn 2 Foundation 10th
right.
anniversary dinner.
Yeah, it was 10th anniversary. He started it in his rookie year back in '96, and a lot of people were there. A lot of Yankees, some other people, celebrities and whatnot.
Joe Buck hosted.
He was pretty funny.
Does a good job as a host.
He was
pretty funny.
Yeah, very natural.
And I guess XM bought a table, and Eric Logan decided to bring us.
Yep.
The whole clue, everybody.
And some dudes from marketing.
Yep.
Hojo.
Yep. Had a good time. I went just to be part of the event. That's all. Just to hang out, see what it's all about. We don't go to many of these things, that's for sure. We're not the, go to these star-studded extravaganzas where they bring out the little plates with the appetizer thing all stacked up 10 feet high, and then the dinner comes out, and, it's a hoity-toity event is what I like to call it. Hoity-toity. Yeah, I was in my suit and tie, and then we have Jimmy Norton.
Well, you came late.
Yeah, I got there a little late.
Elo met me at the bar area, and Jimmy was already inside, and Elo's like, I could only imagine what he's doing in there. I have to get back in there immediately. I'm like, what's going on? And Elo's like, he's in rare form right out of the box.
Jimmy goes to these things on a mission. He's on a mission.
It has nothing to do with enjoying yourself and just having some nice food.
It all takes a back seat to the mission at hand. And that mission is to either get photographs with famous people that he does not yet have photographs with, and or to get those photographs signed by the person.
Some occasions, yes. Not always. A lot of times I don't need to get the picture signed. But
no.
Some people first of all, I got to thank Eric, obviously, Elo, and Hojo, right?
Hojo is amazing.
Everyone has an O name, by the way.
Yes.
XM. It's mandatory.
But Jeter has one, too. Dick O.
Okay. The
first of many.
Slur has been thrown out.
First of many. I got to explain, too, when Jimmy goes to these things with his camera and stuff, even though they tell you can't bring a camera and they don't want you taking photos.
He's got his.
He's got his, which is fine. I mean, you can try to work around the rules. I just was like, well, I still don't have a camera because I lost mine at the Comedy Cellar.
And I saw some flashes going off from people's cameras, so obviously it was being done.
People using their cell phones and stuff.
Yeah, it was being done. But
he also sets it up where he has to have an assistant.
Yeah.
I used to be the assistant, but I can't handle it anymore.
Too much pressure, right?
A lot of people around here have been the Jim Norton picture-taking assistant. I gave up after the Metallica ordeal where we were backstage for an hour and a half, me and Bill Burr and Jimmy, and Bill and I are getting bored and laughing a little too much backstage. It's like, they're going to throw us out. They're going to throw us out before I get my pictures. That was the last day I was Jimmy's assistant, even though even at that event I bailed, and I think Bill ended up getting the pictures for you. So Roland is the new date, the new picture-taking guy for Jim Norton. Because I mean, Jimmy, he's not going to just hand his camera off to anyone because that person could screw up the shot. He gives you a speech the whole time. Look, if Derek Jeter comes up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the camera. I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it about 100 times, make sure it's set, and make sure, we're in focus, and he explains the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
You got one shot. Don't you screw it up.
Have to be.
It gets to the point
right.
It gets to the point though, if you're Jimmy's assistant in these situations, you're literally shaking as you take the picture because you only have one shot, and all hell's going to break loose if you don't do it right. Because at one time, hold on, because now I'm getting into this at Ozfest in Philly. I was his assistant. I was going around getting the pictures, right?
Yeah.
And I got a picture of Jimmy and Rob Zombie. But it was in front of a glass panel.
Yeah.
It was a perfect shot, I got to tell you. But the flash from the camera was in the middle of them, but it didn't take away from I swear it didn't take away from anything.
But it was distracting to look at the big white flash in the window.
And he was bummed out. He was bummed out by a little flash that was literally like, halfway down their body, so it was nowhere near their faces. You could still see their bodies perfectly. He's like, oh, look at this.
Later got taken out with Photoshop.
I wasn't angry. I was just like, man, you think this is still cool? I wasn't mad. Like
you were bummed.
A little bummed, but I mean.
But then you fixed it in post
Photoshop.
Post-production.
And I'll tell you one thing, two things actually. One, I know I'm crazy. crazy about it. That's part of my OCD.
Yeah.
But you a couple of times at that Metallica thing, Ben, who never asked for pictures, when Lars came over and was introduced to me by Brewer, Ben's like, "Oh, could you get me one? It's Lars." He understood at that moment, and
it wasn't at that moment. We're backstage forever, and you drove. We had no choice,
and
we had no choice.
When you and I went to XM to watch Robert Plant do it. You wanted a picture badly.
Oh, absolutely.
There are certain... I'll tell you something.
But, dude,
you're right.
But that's normal stuff. There's certain times, yes, you do want to take a picture, but with you, it doesn't matter. It's with everybody. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You saw with the Plant thing, though, some guys are really hard to get. Really hard to get. Plant's one of them, and we both got him because it was set up right. I know it's annoying, but sometimes you got to do it.
Yeah.
And it helped me with Sabbath. All those years of preparation got me
the
Jimmy. Sabbath picture.
Hold on.
Perfect picture.
Hold on. In all fairness, you and I got to see Robert Plant. It was Artist Confidential. It was me and Jimmy literally in front of Robert Plant,
5 feet away,
as he's singing like he's singing in front of girls. It was a little strange.
He's warming up.
He was warming up. He was doing his sound check, and it was just Jimmy and I in the front row, like idiots, with Robert Plant and this huge Robert Plant package.
Did it look like he was smuggling a grapefruit?
And we're like, here's the difference, though. The whole time we were down there for the Robert Plant thing, all you thought about was the picture.
Yes.
To me, it was like, wow, this is cool. Robert Plant, hopefully, maybe I'll get a picture. But you were talking to Lee Abrams and everybody else down there over and over again, where it got back to Elo and everybody else that you were just a complete nuisance.
Who cares?
But that's what I'm getting at. Like the Dirk Jeter thing yesterday. If I got a few pictures here and there, that would have been cool. Spike Lee was there. I would have liked a picture with Spike Lee.
Sure.
But it didn't happen, and I didn't really try.
Well, that's
but
what
with you, it's all about pictures, and then the actual having fun part is
that's what's fun to me. I don't like to watch a bunch of ball players go, did you hit 40 home runs? Wasn't a lot of fun that year? That's not fun for me. Going to the entourage party is not fun for me. I have nothing in common with them. Honest to God.
But isn't it fun just to be part of the experience? See, it's fun for me to be part of the experience.
I don't drink.
But it seems that...
I don't drink. I don't fit in with them. None of them know.
I'm not even talking about the drinking part of it. Just being at the Entourage premiere, that would have been cool to me.
No.
But it seems like the photo part isn't fun for you either.
That is fun for me.
Because it's too much pressure. So that turns out to be not fun for you.
When things are set up, and once in a while you can, most times you can't. When I know I'm going to get it and things are cool, here's the thing that's key in life. As a performer, you want backstage access. Just because you're used to having it at your own shows, when that's set up, everything's cool. A lot of times you can't because it's just not the nature of the event, and that's understandable. But that, to me, then it doesn't become about the photo thing, because you know that's happening, that's a cool part. But when you got to sneak in there as a fan, and you got to work for it, well, I've learned through trial and error how to do it. It's fun to do. I like doing it. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. But look, that's why I have the collection I have. People are like, dude, you have a lot of photos. I haven't updated eatabullet.com. Don't dump out. There's no porn on my site. Eatabullet.com is my website. I haven't updated it in probably a year and a half with photos. And I put an extra 100 and something pictures.
And when you do, it's going to be interesting to look at.
I like doing it.
So you brought a camera, you brought photos to be signed, you brought a couple different Sharpies just in case one's not working right. What else?
I told you about 2 photos. I have a photo with Jeter, which I got at XM. And again, let me, before you start, thank Eric and thank Hojo. Eric invited us to this dinner and did XM was great. I mean, got us in, got me the access, and I get there, and Hojo hands me, he goes, dude, I hooked you up. He hands me a signed Jeter picture.
Yeah.
And a signed Jeter ball.
Nice.
It was amazing.
We all got that.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And that made me very happy.
I think he had to pay for that. He doesn't want to admit it, but I think he did. I think he had to pay for that because they were selling them for the charity, which is fine. So if he did...
They actually got him at his house last night. He went to his house and got him at his house after the game yesterday afternoon, or 2 days ago.
Well, that was absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And it wasn't even about
it's
that.
Friday.
It was amazing.
Just want to let you know.
Sorry. I'm an idiot.
So what I brought was this. I have a photo with Joe
Still
Torre,
Thursday for you.
which I got in '97, and I have one photo with Jeter, which I got at XM actually in January because he's XM Baseball's face.
Right.
Which Stephanie tried to kick me out of the dressing room, and she did kick me out of the dressing room, and then somebody else got me the picture. I think Lee got me the picture.
Oh, boy.
Or was it Jamie? No, that's in January.
That wasn't a good day either.
No. Why would it be?
Why would it be?
Somebody
Right.
works for the company throwing on-air talent out of the room because a Jeter's. I understand that he's Jeter, but you know what? I do kind of work for you, and I do kind of work for you in a visible capacity. I know you hate me, but could you fake it?
Yeah, we saw some research yesterday. You better start treating us nice. Really.
Elo and Hojo, I mean sincerely. It was very, very cool that you got to say, and you didn't have to do that. It's genuinely appreciated.
Right.
I'm not just saying that because it's the right thing to say. So I hate the Yankees. So listen to me.
They're your favorite team, though, Jimmy.
Hate.
But they're your favorite team.
I'm not even kidding.
Not even the Yankees as a team.
Hate them.
He hates the individual members that make up the Yankees.
All of them.
All of them.
Please,
none of them are nice.
Please, when we get back from our long weekend, come in here with the Boston Red Sox cap.
I absolutely would love to see Boston smash their faces. You know what? I'll say this. Ortiz, Ben interviewed him. He said he was in a rush, but he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about how these guys are nice guys. They're so friendly. They're not friendly. What an arrogant group of asses this whole organization is.
Can I tell you?
I can't believe I am saying this.
Can I tell you what I saw when I got to our table?
All right.
Jimmy completely miserable. The event started only 10 minutes in. Roland looked like he was like an abused wife.
He was a wreck. I know.
Roland was sweating so bad, and he looked like he was going to have a nervous breakdown.
His suit was all in a disarray. His hair was all screwed up. And he was all shaking.
Roland's whole job was to be Jimmy's assistant
for 10 minutes.
As far as trying to get pictures taken.
Roland,
see, look, he's smiling now. He's freshly showered. He's relaxed.
Roland sweats because there's some kind of a weird foreign thing running through his veins. Roland sweats in Antarctica. He can't help himself, and he's good at this, and he's comfortable in these situations. Roland was not nervous. He didn't care.
But I did mess up on one picture. The Posada.
That wasn't probably my fault though.
Yeah.
But that
Posada?
What went through your head when you realized you messed up the picture?
I was like, oh Jesus! I think I messed up. Jimmy ran down to get Jorge. Jorge looked so annoyed at me that I was an idiot that couldn't take a picture.
But no, I wasn't mad at him. But he wasn't nervous about it. He knew what he was. He's been
we got to get through the got him, need him, need him, got him list that Jimmy got last night.
All right, we will. So I get to the table. Roland is just a nervous wreck. Jimmy is miserable. You know how he does Frank the Frowner?
Yeah. Oh, it was for real.
There was no smiles to be had yesterday. And then all I hear him is whispering under his breath, I hate my life and I should just kill myself.
Because I'm not a player. And I've always known I'm not a player. I'm not a force in this business.
He's like, you're on the road to Playerville.
I'm an unrecognizable nothing.
Wait, Anthony, I memorized all of them. Who am I kidding? I'm nobody. I just started thinking I might be somebody. I obviously am nobody. I'm going nowhere in this business. I hate my life. I hate myself. I should just kill myself.
When you saw me, here's what happened. I brought my signed Jeter, a picture with Jeter, and a picture with Torrey. They're selling things here for charity.
Wait,
they don't want you to bring in baseballs and Yankee calendars to get signed. It's about a charity, and half of these scumbag memorabilia people ask you to sign things. They sell them on eBay. Or they go rip people off with them. And I understand the players don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be signing that kind of crap. Understandable. This was a photo of me and him. So I walk down. I walk in. Jeter is actually taking pictures for charity and for money. All the money goes to charity. I have a picture with him. I said, let me see if I can get him to sign it. He walks out. The security is going, get back.
Let it be known Jimmy went early, because Jimmy knows how to get pictures done, by the way. He's the expert. So, like, the average schmo would get there when they tell you to get there. He gets there a little early, knowing that they're going to be arriving themselves.
Instinctively, I know you have to do this. So I have the marker out. And my picture, I'm like, let me just ask him when he comes out. So I'm holding it out. Dude, it couldn't have been easier. He walks up, and I'm like, could you sign this picture of us? And he goes, sorry, buddy, I got to do an interview. And he pats me on the shoulder. I'm annoyed, but I understand. Okay, you got to do it. But the first time I met Ozzy, he goes, I said, hey, man, could you sign these? I can't, man, I got this TV thing. And he walked by me. And then when I met him 15 minutes later, I go, could you sign this? He goes, sure, man. You know why? Because Ozzy is not a liar. He's real. He's not a phony. That's why.
Yeah. And then now, What happened after that?
Well, 30 seconds after this, some broad calls him over, and of course he stops to talk to the broad, because they're the ones that are buying your jerseys, right? Stupid. The chicks.
Well, the chicks do buy the pink Yankees.
Yeah, I know they do. They're the ones that knew who you were when you were still in AAA ball. Those are the ones that liked you when you were a rookie. Those are the ones that know that you're number 2. Jackass. Those are the ones, the chicks.
They say he's got nice buns.
They don't know if it's you or Tino from the back, stupid.